Hopefully Pretzel will be cooperating with me. Okay, elevated risk of death. Let's see where we stop, because I don't remember. I know that I managed to... This doesn't count as lyrics, but I'm still gonna switch the song. Okay, so we did get them lights, which was the magical solution to stop them torching the place. Who knew that if you give your people light, they stop burning things around the house? Probably because they can actually see what they're doing. I'm expecting that will raise the quality of life significantly. We actually have Energium, which is good. So we are in a good position right now, but we should not be despondent. Let me see, what does this guy have for trade? Nothing that I really want, and nothing that he wants either. So we will not be trading. Bad environment. Okay, that was just a temporary thing. Okay. What we did. Hyperdrive is in research because we need that better hyperdrive. And did we get this ship sorted out? We have not. So the ship is the next thing we're doing. Which people are armed? You are armed. Let's pause this. You are armed, so you're going to the ship. Then you're already in the spacesuit. Where are you? Oh, that's where you are. Okay, so you go in the spacesuit. Well, you go there. I have 6 people. I have 6 people who are currently crew, which means I can take another person with me. So who's good with a gun? Apart from Briar and Danny. Emmett, not really good. Weapons 3. Jericho, you are drafted. Please pick up a gun. And now enter the ship. Okay, so we have a ship here to investigate, and let's not waste any time on it. We want to get in, get out as soon as possible. And we're gonna do this at normal speed because we don't trust the aliens. Aliens are nasty. Oh, come on. So nothing in the cargo area. This seems to be a ship of medium build. Also seems to be empty. I suppose that this is... Oh, it's not empty. I'm so happy I have another guy with the shotgun. Okay, so it's not empty. There are aliens on this ship. Oh. I like how it arbitrarily decided that that shot was enough to destroy that wall. Okay, some credits. Oh, why don't you... Okay. The attack command isn't always clear. Sometimes it doesn't actually... Yeah, why did you destroy that? What was the point? Okay. Jericho is kind of messed up, but he should be fine for the duration of the rest of the ship. Cannot sleep. Jericho, yeah, Jericho's tired. Well, if you fall unconscious, I'll just carry you to the ship. one more room to investigate here, and I'm gonna speed up the process. Perfect. So the ship is now empty, and we will see what the ship offers. Salvage. Some soft scrap, please. Infra scrap, don't even bother. Tech scrap, not as much as energy scrap is good, so we'll take that. Transfer. A couple of power cells, some food, some water, and some plastics. Perfect. Get that sorted, and we're leaving this place. Now, according to what the developers told me last time when we were playing, and they were in the stream with me, which was very, very cool, I do have these solar power I can't speak. Solar connector, not connectors, collectors, accurately lined up, which means, in theory, the consumption of power should be slowed down, which means I should be minimizing the usage of these rods. Now, I do have some tech blocks left, but I really don't want to waste them, because I still can't make them. It takes a lot of stuff that you need to do before you can oh, actually, no, don't move it. I moved it here because there was a blocked area there. So it's fine. Do you have anything I need? No, you have not. You have absolutely nothing that I need. Do you want something? Ah, you are open to trading fiber. I don't really need fiber at the moment, so you can have the fiber. All profits are good profits. The more credits I have, the better it is for me later, because every ship will take credits. I have enough hyperspace chambers. Yes, cryosleep chambers. Yes, I do. I don't know why I call them hyperspace chambers. They're hypersleep chambers. No, they're not hypersleep. They're cryosleep chambers. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't speak, it seems. I mix words. I'm incompetent. Oh yeah, this is now using up more, but that's fine. Let me see. Is there anything I need to throw in the compost heap? No corpses. Well, there will be one of these. We have some... Let's read a note while we wait for this thing to finish. Starfarer, entry 3. Off to find a hero. We hit the mother lode with the system. Enough minerals to keep us in parts and building blocks 4. That's a weird sentence. Well, for a long time, more than we could store. So we used them to build a whole new cargo bay. Hamilton complained that the ship's all lopsided now, but it doesn't make any difference. That's true. Sandy tells me our water reserves are good too, really good, enough to keep us in air and drinking water for months. Cutter of course keeps griping that how that makes us a target. It's only a matter of time before some pirates get wind of this big fat juicy ship full of food and water, he says. I have to admit I'm worried too, he's right, and we have only 3 pistols between 5 crew. That's bad. It's my job to protect them, and right now I'm painting a huge target on their backsides. I pause log. Resume. That was Victor. He says he heard an old friend might be heading out this way, and maybe they'd be open to teaming up. There's safety in numbers after all. I have to admit that's not a bad idea. Check. Still ongoing. Victor's friends could have been anything. Pirates, slavers. Instead, they turned out to be some of the nicest folks I've ever met. I guess the apocalypse just can't take the shine off some people. Nice, but not pushovers. I wouldn't want to be the pirate that messes with the crew of the Second Chance. We teamed up, where we go, they go. Everything gets split 50-50, and if one crew's a little short on supplies, the other crew's there for them. It sounds a lot simpler than it is, but it works. I'll choose a negotiation over a gunfight every time. It's already paid off too. I'm pretty sure that ship we were seeing for the last 4 or 5 jumps was stalking us. Since we teamed up with the second chance, they vanished. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Follow the resources. I hear other crews have big ideas about searching for a new homeworld or alien life or whatever. You're welcome to it. All I care about is keeping me and mine alive and honest. All other concerns are secondary. Sandy said she had some friends on another ship that might be out of his way. I just noted that the Danish had pants for some reason. I'm working out well in a second chance, so yeah, maybe we should go see if the crew of Perfect Ship V3.0 live up to their sense of humor. What happened to the V1.0 and 2.0? How are we doing here? Still some salvage left to do. Items are all here. Yeah, when your ship's called V3.0, you have to ask yourself one simple question. What happened to the 1.0 and 2.0? And something tells me the answer isn't something I'm gonna like. How's the research going? Still 50 to go. Endeavor, do you have anything that I need? Not... Oh, you have one rod. Well, one rod is better than no rod, so I'm gonna take that from you. And I'm gonna pay you in rocks. Actually, I'm gonna sell you rocks. There you go. Give me that energy rod for the rocks. I hope my volumes are good. I didn't tinker around with I'm gonna decrease the volume of the game a bit. Well, not the game, but the music, just so that I'm heard okay. But of course, you can always raise to my attention if anything is wrong. I'm blissfully ignorant of any problems. Okay. Are you done with this ship? Can we move on with our life? Almost. I'm not moving until we at least get the energy scrap. Oh, there's no point to put it expedited. There's some energy scrap left. I'm guessing from all of the wall sockets there. Yeah, there's another one here as well, so until we get those, we're not moving anywhere. Tranquility. No, you keep working. These are really not that interesting. Okay, this is the last entry. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, Captain's log, final entry. God saying that her to know we've come so far, and now it's my own bloody fault. Even after everything, I still trusted Blondie. I never thought we found Eden. It's so beautiful. I always wonder what Earth used to look like before we got a pig's ear out of it. Blue and green and white. I hope we treat this one better. I hope we'd learned our lessons, but I guess if you're listening to this, you don't need me to tell you what it looks like. Congratulations, you found Eden too. No, I didn't. We're down there somewhere. Hopefully we're scratching out alive. We were cheering and whooping and patting each other on the backs when the lights went out. When we checked the cargo, it was sabotage. Plain and simple. Brown nearly threw Blondie out of the airlock then and there. The bastard spaced half our energy sticks while we were asleep, then falsified a cargo manifest. I guess Chang must have found out and confronted him. Damn it, I should have double checked the storage. So that's it. We're officially bingo for power. Blackout. Oh yeah, great! We have hyperdrive, a proper hyperdrive that runs on fuel, not on rocks. Do I dare? Do I dare finally research weapons? But I need this. Do I dare? Yeah, I dare. What the hell? Let's do weapons console. There we go. We're researching some offensive now. So let's see. I'm actually interested to see what happened. Um, we're officially bingo for power blackout. Dead in the water. This system. Oh, I'm actually gonna pause this because they're done with the ship. This system is rich in everything we need, but we can't refine it without power. All those crystals so close we could touch them, but the lights are off. The machines won't work, and there's no derelicts out here to salvage. We're officially out of gas, and it's a long way to the nearest pump. Blondie wasn't even apologetic. He's still standing there like he just did us all a massive favor, like he just saved the world. The smug git. Chef searched his cabin. Turns out Blondie is a member of the cult of New Haven, those crazy wankers who think God's waiting for us out there in space, and that we should never go back to living on planets because God threw us out of Eden. The book he's been reading the whole time, the collected sermons of visionary Abel. He's been brainwashing himself right under our bloody noses. Well, joke's on him. We're going down there. It's not like we can stay up here with no power, is it? The air's already getting cold. Blondie says he wants to stay up here. That suits me just fine. There's only room for 4 on the shuttle anyway. I can do without seeing the treacherous bugger every day for as long as we're stuck down there. I don't care if he hypersleeps or freezes to death. I just don't want to see him ever again. So anyway, I guess this is an SOS. If you're reading this, we're hopefully still down there somewhere in need of rescue. We might be hard to find. It's not like we can build a colony now. Honestly, it'll be a bloody miracle if we don't all starve to death down there, never mind building a radio beacon. But it's a better shot than freezing to death up here. I hope to see you whoever you are when you find us. Until then, this is Captain Floyd Pierce of HSS Call Me Crazy signing off. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that these logs are supposed to appear throughout your game and not just at random, because this is something that you should find really close to Eden. Give me a moment. And not just randomly drop into it here. In any case, that's done with this system. We're moving on. Let's see. Well, plenty of places we need to go to. I think the plan is going to be... we go here, 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 and then I need to decide... oh, actually I don't need to decide. There is... oh, come on! The zooming needs to be reworked. This is kind of ridiculous. We're gonna go here. So we're gonna jump there, there, and there. That should be just fine, I believe. Okay, not leaving anything behind. No pretzel. This one. And there's a derelict there. Oh, come on, pretzel. Okay. Immediately out. Mine everything out to the last rock. The rest of you just do the stuff around the ship. Preferably research. I mean, that's what I want you to be doing. What about the new guys? Are any of the new guys good at researching? Yeah! So Taya is good at researching. Taya, I didn't say that you need to go immediately to do research. I just assigned you a job. Why does this craft broken? I didn't know that can happen. Apparently it can happen. I didn't know that can happen. I'm gonna keep an eye if that keeps happening. It shouldn't. Okay, Taya is now a researcher assigned, so she should be there. I guess by her being a research 3, it means that she should be getting the research more often. So I should see this unsuccessful message less often. Hopefully. That's the idea, if I understand it correctly. 3 is better than 1, so... Here is me applying logic to this game. Well, to be honest, there is a lot of logic in this game, I'm just being silly. Oh yeah, we have the stuff we need. We can actually make proper engines now. Let me check the temperature in this room, because... Yeah, I didn't put a thermal regulator here. For some reason. I don't know why, I just didn't. I missed it. What the hell was that? Was it one of my ships? I'm gonna assume it was. It looked like an asteroid passing by. Finish this so we can build proper engines for this ship, so I can recycle these things. All in all, it's going well. Okay, so I'm gonna put Taya research on a high priority, so she does it more often. I want her to be researching all the time. Okay, so we have this here now, and a proper hyperdrive. Spent too long without it. I'm gonna make 2 of them immediately, and these are gonna be dismantled. Of course, they would require some power to run. Should I make a big power node? I might as well. Thing is, it's kind of tight in here. Food situation is solid enough, I suppose? No, it isn't. Hey. Well, we have the algae. Algae will keep us fed, but... Okay, we are gonna get some food. But these are done, so... There we go, some food is being made. Might need to make another grow bed. Links! Oh, why? There we go. Perfect. Those engines will keep us running for a while, and we can move on to the next place. There is only a derelict here, so this should take no time whatsoever. Also depends on what the ship is. It's a big one or a small one. It seems to be a medium one. Okay. So again, who has the guns? And Jericho, I believe, also had a gun. Oh, Oh, it doesn't have a dock. Oh, it doesn't have an airlock. Let's put you here. Oh, it's alien. Okay, I know that this is supposed to work. I can click multiple ones and select them. Ah, it does work. Perfect. We know that there are aliens. Oh, there's a crew member on this ship. Perfect, we have an extra crew. Which also means I do need to make another growth bed. I need to make another growth bed. There is just no way around it. I'm not making enough food for all of them. Oh, come on. There we go. This is empty. I know there's more aliens on the ship. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Perfect. There's one more. Should probably close the distance because I'm just damaging the ship for no reason. He's not approaching because there's space. Oh, come on. Just kill him. There we go. Just wasting oxygen. Okay, is that it? Oh, there is more, apparently. There we go. Undraft. Undraft. You can go away, you know? Okay, I need to make another bed now. And we need to make more food. Food... growth bed. Furniture. Might as well should I expand it? Could just make another bed like this. Yeah, it's a bunk bed, so extra crew member is always a good idea. Now, fruits, veggies, nuts and seeds. There we go. You're missing, yeah, I figured that's gonna happen. I'm gonna make 5 chemicals as well. We do have enough. We do have enough. Do we have anything to dispose of? No corpses, no pieces of food or meat or anything like that. That's fine. I probably will need to invest into a second lavatory. Yeah. We need to salvage the ship. Soft, yes, no, yes, yes. Transfer all, please. Thank you. Go to work. We have 7 crewmen, so we might actually think about investing into another research table. That one extra member was kind of... that came out of thin air, but it's welcome. I might need to invest into more fertilizer though. We'll see. Right now it's still fine. Now, there is a thing that I need. I'm gonna start thinking about making these, because I'm gonna be running out soon. How many tech blocks I have? 6. Well, I don't have enough tech blocks for any of the weapons right now, and I still need to research the actual weapons and the shields. But I'm gonna have to start building the tech blocks at some point. That's gonna require an advanced assembler. So I might need to start expanding my factory now. Also probably gonna need to research the battery next. The large battery or large power node, no matter how you want to call it, it's the same thing. So thanks to the devs being in my last stream, I have a better understanding of how actually these power nodes work. Essentially each one of them can be considered a battery. So it's not like a stream of electricity that's constant through the generator. It's like generator fills out these individual nodes, and then the individual stations use up the energy in those nodes. So it's all like a bunch of smaller batteries. So I have a better understanding of now of how it works. Everything requires tech blocks, and tech blocks require an advanced assembler, which I can't build yet. I can build an unassembler though. Probably should, to be honest, but again, this thing is useless without this. Metal refinery should be first. Many things I should be doing, but I'm not. So far, so good. With more crew members, it also means that the ship tasks are not being undone because there's crewmen on the ship, on the derelict. So there's a lot less downtime. They're actually doing research as well. I might need to move this lamp though. Dismantle that wall. I need more. Let's little. If there are less than 10 rods, then build a rod. I saw that there was an accident here. You have a light now. Even when you have a light, you still do damage to me. I was sure that we had a human. There is a human meat piece. Perfect. We should probably get some monsters as well from this. Or aliens. I don't know why it's called monster meat. They're aliens. How is this going? Well, it figures that the only thing that's left to do is the infra scrap. We get too much infra scrap from all over the place. But that's just how it is. I like the redesigned wall thermal regulator. It used to look like this, but like this, but just bolted to the wall. This large and unwieldy. This one is better. I like that. I like the redesign. Okie dokie. How much is left on the ship? Not much. Some soft scrap, some tech scrap. Some energy scrap, but they did get all the hulls down. Which is weird because it's obviously not true because I can still see hull there. Ah, but because there's stuff on the wall. So the thing is, this won't count as a hull scrap until they remove the stuff from the walls. In one way, I suppose it makes sense. Let's watch them work. Yeah. Now there will be some extra hull scrap. Yeah. You left quite a bit of it. So it's day 124. Oh, we have the shield console. Okay. Now, guns or shields? Thing is, I don't have the tech to build either of them right now. So, let's make the battery first. I want a battery in my factory. Much better than the large node. That's why I want a battery, so that this stuff doesn't happen so often. How do I have 11 when I tell when it's 10 make one? I guess I got some extra ones from somewhere. I'm letting you go. Again, you have a light. Why are you having accidents now? Stop breaking stuff. And the research is being done a lot faster now. I like to see that. Having somebody who is skilled in research makes this so much faster. Although the one person that I did assign to research isn't actually researching. Except now. Are you done? I think you're done. Yep, moving on. Next planet is this one. And then we move to the next station. Well, to the next place. There is a derelict here as well as some stuff to mine, but I do need to expand my... Oh, there's also a ship here. Oh, let's put it here. Okay, so we want all of this and all of this. There's a small ship there, so I might as well just take the guys and explore the derelict. Small ship, doesn't matter. I do need another sleeping chamber. Well, cryo chamber. Cryo sleep chamber. Yeah, that. The thing that I need, Okay. Was it facility? Yes, it is. It's a tech block used. Okay, Briar. Denny and Jericho. No, not return. Oh, yeah, actually do return home. Because I want to draft you. Where is the ship? There it is. It's a small ship, so it shouldn't be an issue. It's barely few rooms. Few rooms of aliens. How the hell did you all miss? These aliens don't have blue hair or blue eyes. Go away. Okay. Was it all of the aliens? No sign of anything here. Well, at least this will be some tech and energy scrap, because I can see that there is a generator there. Not much though, but at least we won't spend too much time on this place. Small ship. I don't remember seeing ships this small. Okay, salvage, soft, tech, energy, hull. Some food on it at least, and a few blocks. Take all of it as well. Work away. Do you have something else to throw on the pile? You do not. That small ship shouldn't take long at all to disassemble and salvage. I'm getting some hull scrap from it as well. Mining accident. Oh, the airlocks are full. So this is something that still bugs me, that there's obviously monster corpses there, but I can't select them. Or maybe it can? It only says 2 corpses. I can clearly... Those are these 2 that are on the side. There are 4 corpses here. What, they don't count until you put them in the storage? Is that how it works? Until you put the monster corpse from the airlock to the storage, it doesn't count. Is that what you're telling me? Yes, as long as it's not unloaded from the airlock, it doesn't count. That's obviously how it works. Dear God. So despite this corpse being in the ship, as long as it's on this square, it doesn't count. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Why? What? Cannot raise oxygen levels? You don't need to. Oxygen's fine throughout the ship. Do you have anything I want in my life? Yes, you do. Anything else? Not really. Do I have any fiber to sell you? Yes. Ah, you don't ask a lot for it though. You sell it for a high price, but you don't really need it for a high price, I guess. That's it. I'm not giving any food, I need food. Here, you can have as many of these as you can carry. Better to get rid of some of them than none of them. I'm pushing almost on 200. Maybe I should make another airlock. I probably should make another airlock. Will I make another airlock? Possibly. At some point during the stream, maybe. Yes. Although I wouldn't bet on it. Are we done with the ship? Yes, we are. Jump. This one. Time for a hyperspace jump. And, well, there's fuel there. This is a small system. We might actually be done with this system momentarily. Yeah. Okay, so explain to me something. We didn't use a single rod? We jumped systems. What? I traveled between star systems. There should be not 6, 7 rods should have been used. Is it because it took multiple jumps? Did I glitch it out? That takes some testing. We'll see what happens when I'm jumping away. Right now, we need armed folks. The good old boys. The 3 rednecks with a rifle. Oh, you are not home again. This is again a small ship, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Let's say that this counts as small ship. Which doesn't have an airlock. Okay, we're gonna put it on normal speed. I have a sneaking suspicion that there is absolutely nothing of value on this, but let's see. Oh, I'm wrong already. There's plenty of resources here, and if I'm not mistaken, that's food. Let's see what we'd get when we're done with the ship. There is resources on the ship that's valuable. You know my rule, no lyrics on the... Oh, no data log. Oh, come on, Pretzel, cooperate with me. More data logs. That's to read for some other time. Ah, that's it. Undraft. Let's see what this ship gives me. Some soft scrap, tech scrap, energy scrap, a little bit of this. A lot of items, a lot of food. Some infra blocks should need an energy cell. For the... I simply think that Pretzel doesn't have much of a playlist. Okay, time to switch playlists. We'll see what this does. So it has some good stuff, all of which we want. I don't know how is this... I hope I'm not already dead. Okay, I'm not having luck with music today. I am really not having... I should really just make a custom playlist, really. There's a ship coming in next turn. Starfarer, the last entry of the Starfarer. Let's see what's... Seriously. Really having difficult time finding tunes that don't have lyrics, so they don't sing over me. Okay, so this is the last entry of the Starfarer. Light the way back home. I've been so busy I've forgotten to keep my personal journal updated. In fact, come to think of it, I might just call this the final entry. I have too many plates to spin. It's probably a bad idea to add one more. Still, this little story deserves an ending. We made more friends, that's the short version. That's oversimplifying it, but how do I even begin to compress all those adventures into one log entry? All the lives we saved, all the scrapes we got into, all the days we barely survived by our fingers on, and those of us who didn't survive at all. We lost Cutter, a stroke. It could have been worse, we nearly lost into slavery. There's a lot of people in the fleet who wouldn't still have all their bits if Cutter hadn't been there to put them back together. Yes, I said fleet, dozens of us by now. A genuine nomad caravan of Earth's flotsam. We've had to start getting picky about who we let in. Too many crews turn out to be slavers or pirates or cultists. It hurts to look starving people in the eye and turn them away, but I have hundreds of lives to worry about who earned their place in this caravan. Hundreds of mouths to feed, and there's never enough to spare. Move away to spare on charity. I wish that was different, maybe on one day it will be. I'm going to give this journal to some of those desperate souls. Who knows, maybe word will spread. We can handle pirates, and maybe there are folks out there who don't need charity. Maybe there's folks who made it somehow. If that's you, if you can pull your weight and help those mouths fed and all those ships flying, maybe there's a spot for you in our caravan. After all, home is where the heart is. Okay. So they didn't all die. I'm actually surprised. Ah, excellent. We have a battery. It seems that our research is going dramatically faster now. Now, the thing is, I can research guns now, but until I actually research ways of getting those tech blocks made, I won't be able to do anything about it. So I need to make optronics, because I can't rely on tech blocks just flying my way. Okay, so one of these ships that we've... These logs don't really make much sense. I guess the idea is that the log ended up on one of the ships that were turned away. Because they're randomly spawning in ships, you can't really make anything out of it. And also, the last log from the Call Me Crazy was that they found Eden, and if I found that log, so did we, but we didn't. So that's kind of a drawback of having those randomly spawn anywhere. Not that it's a bad idea, it's a great idea to have that. It adds some lore to the game. But when you're finding them randomly, you can't put something so definite in it. It kind of defeats the purpose if we're like, oh, Eden, it's here. No, it's not. This is just a random star. I might actually need to make another oxygen generator. It's quite possible that we're using up more oxygen than what we're making. Isn't there a way to see that though? There isn't any kind of a system overview to tell you. Well, I'm lying, there is. It's this. According to this, we're good. I don't really know what to make of it. Can you switch the style of a tile? No, you can't. Do you have anything good to trade before I move to the next star? Yes, you do. I'm taking all of those rods from you, and what am I offering in return? Oh, my undying loyalty? Not even that. Can give you some carbon. Ah, perfect. Here. Fiber. I think I actually made a small profit on that. We're done with the ship, so the moment that trade is finished, we're gonna excuse ourselves from the system. What? I gave you a light, and why aren't you fighting that fire? Seriously? What's wrong with you? Now all the plants die. I need to put a CO2 scrubber in there, which I didn't research yet. We have the CO2 scrubber here. The gas scrubber, it's fine. I gave you a light, why are you still having accidents? Is the comfort bad? No, you actually have good comfort here. It's positive. What the hell is wrong with you? Stop setting fire to my ship. Idiots. Massive conkers. Oh, some crystals here. That's perfect. Only stuff to mine here, so... No, it's not. I'm lying. There's also derelict there that we need to take a look at. And since we now have more than enough crewmates, we can just go and get that sorted out immediately. The miners don't need the shuttle. Airlock it in the ship. Put it in a normal speed just in case. I'm guessing aliens. Well, theoretically, chances of having finding an empty ship should be very, very low, if not zero. You should always have aliens. You should always run into something in the ship.